Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Me, I'm doing good. I have been basically, essentially, watching the Country Wayne skits from afar. And I have thoughts. I'm not going to go through all of these skits one by one because I just ain't going to do it because it's repetitive. I'm just going to go through what the issues are with each one of them. I'm going to say this again. I don't know how many times I need to say this. They do not have writers. Please stop with that. I need all these panels to stop saying that Country Wayne has writers. They do not. They have producers. There is a difference. A producer is someone that will tell you what the scene is going to be, and you have to come up with what the skit is going to be. They look it over and they say, okay, this will work, and then they have to go back and write. These people write their own skits. Mike and them just produce it. Ernestine has said it, Jocelyn has said it, Ralphie said it, Mike has said it, Elena has said it. Everybody who has been on interviews have said they do not write. There are no writers. Please stop saying that because you're lying. There are no writers. Number two, improv is where the person that's actually in the skit writes their own stuff. That's what they do. Or it's off the top of your head. That's pretty much what it is. It's off the top of your head. So you don't have time to write. There's a difference between skits and doing a series and doing a movie. A person that does a screenplay or does a screen for a movie, there's a huge difference between the two. There just is. They don't have writers. They don't. So I need y'all to understand these skits are off the top of their heads. That's why they cannot remember from one skit to another. That's why the skits are all the way backwards because they're trying to do a skit version of Young and the Restless, Bold and Beautiful, As the World Turns, so on and so forth. It's not working. Wayne, I respect what you do. Lord knows I do. But you might as well just turn these into a series. Go ahead on and pitch it to BET and put it on BET at this point. Because you're not doing skits at this point. You're doing a 3 minute or 5 minute soap opera. It's not working. Because the skits are not cohesive. They make no sense. It's like it's the same scenarios over and over and over and over and over again. And there's no originality to none of them. None. Apparently, y'all don't be on TikTok with these panels and listening to these panels enough to know they're telling you this. There be people on these things every single day. I can't do it, and I will not. Why? Because it's repetitive, and none of the skits are pretty much ever finished. They're bringing stuff that has nothing to do with anything. Now they're just grasping at this point. They're just grasping. Wayne, you need writers, and you need to make these skits 30 minutes. Point blank, period. Because you need to turn this into a soap opera. I mean, I'm just saying. If they got a black one on CBS, guess what? You can put one on there too. Either y'all gonna make this like sisters or y'all gonna make this like some type of soap opera. Please make up your mind. Because you're turning this into a drama skit and it's not working with these skits. They're not working. As someone that is, writing, as someone that loves English, as someone that loves to write, I'm here to tell you writing is not as easy as y'all think that it is. It's not. Because brainstorming is you writing, just writing. But then you have to have somebody to go in, or you have to go in yourself and edit. Because I'm trying to learn how to do, screen plays and how to write something based on turning something into a TV series. And it ain't as easy as y'all think that it is. It's hard. It's hard. So how I know that they don't write is because as many skits as they put out a day, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. They do them Monday through Sunday. At least when it comes to soap operas, they have a whole weekend to be off. They have a whole weekend. Let me tell you something. The one thing about writers is when they write, they pretty much write from the very beginning to the end of what that skit is going to be, what that particular series is going to be about. Even with Grey's Anatomy, even with Bridgerton, they have time off. They have time off, and they're writing the new season while they're off. So it's not like that they're writing as they go. No, the whole entire season is already written. Now, mind you, they may go back and alter some things during the season if they decide they want to go another direction. They can do that, but it's left over to where they can do that. They always leave something open, so just in case they want to correct something and they want to change something, because when they send it to the network will say, "Well, I like this, but I want this changed." So they also have to film the actual season, and they don't do that at the same time. No, while the season is going on, they already writing the new season already. So when they bring it to them, that's when they start filming. So no, it does not work the way Wayne and them are doing, because they don't even get a day off. The only time they get a day off is if somebody's doing a movie or something, they have to leave, then they take time off and then they come back. Like Erica just came back. So again, no, that's not how this works. And you can tell Wayne and them don't have experience when it comes to actually doing these type of skits. You can tell. And don't get me wrong, they good. And then not only that, they're using a cell phone when by now they should be using professional cameras. You can tell somebody's following behind them. It's not, no. Wayne and them got to step their game up. It's time to take it to the next level at this point. If you're going to do these type of skits, it's going to seem like a TV series or like a play, then y'all going to have to step up to that next level, which means you're going to have to start bringing in writers at this point. You have to start bringing in writers, and you have to start making these skits 30 minutes or to an hour. Point blank period. This isn't working. And there are a lot of people that are sitting here saying that. Wayne, you got to make your mind up. I know you want to do comedy, but here's the thing. You got to make a choice here. Either you're going to take this to the next level and turn this into a sisters, turn this into something of that nature, or this is going to not work. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. My service started going off. My mom had called. Anyway, like I said, they need to make up their mind what they want to do when it comes to these Kountry Wayne skits. Because they're getting redundant at this point. They're getting boring at this point. They're getting to where all they want to do is see black women be miserable, lonely, bitter, and angry. Because the way they set these up is like you give women some type of hope that one of these women are going to actually be happy, and then pull the rug from up under them after the third episode. Yeah, it's always the third episode where problems start to align. Just like with Ralphie and Jocelyn. Got engaged in the third episode to the fifth episode. Here come the problems. Why? When it came to Anthony and Amber getting back together, it didn't even last 3 episodes. It never lasts past 3 episodes before the problems start. They can't never give not one of these females some type of happiness and some type of joy. That's what I'm saying. I can't with these skits no more. Because it's not giving black women the chance to actually have what every other race of women have, and that is happiness. Why is it that black women have to go through all these hoops and bounds? Now, don't get me wrong. Every woman, regardless of what race they go through problems, but not to the extent of what these Kountry Wayne skits do. It don't make no sense. I do not understand. I will never, ever understand this. And I would never write this that way. And then turn around and try to bring them back together, and then turn around and bring more problems. I'm sorry. I can't at this point. I love Kountry Wayne, but it's become redundant at this point. There needs to be some type of balance between the negative and the positive. I'm so tired of seeing these women go through man after man after man, or being crazy or insane. I can't. I love y'all.